craft nerds. How y'all doing? I am, seems like I'm on one, right? But I am doing very well. I'm back today with a Valentine's box. And I just want you to know that if you're easily offended, this is something sexy. It's for your man, for your woman, for, you know, your significant other. We got some little kinky stuff going on, and I don't want to offend anyone. So if this or that type of things offend you, then I'll see y'all next week with something else. So this is something fun for lovers. It's gonna have some little kinky things going on in my box. And like I said, I'm not trying to offend you. So if you want to proceed with caution. But if you don't, I'll see you next week with something else very, very, very fun, like always. So welcome to my video. Thank y'all for joining me, and let's get started. Hey everybody, what's up? It is your girl Kellie Nicole. I am back today with what we doing? Valentine's Day. So y'all know I got to come out with something every year. You know, sometimes we revamp what we made last year, or sometimes we do something different. But hey, I just thought of something that we can do. We're gonna do it. Warning, 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 flashing lights, warning. This is going to be very sexual in nature. It is going to contain some kinky things. And if you are easily offended, then I want you to skip this video and wait till next week. I'll have something else. But I'm not trying to offend anybody. And I want to have fun. So this is a box that you can make for your significant other, whether it be your man, your woman. You can put whatever you want inside. These are the contents that I chose. I chose these contents because this is what I wanted. So you can put in your box whatever you want to put in your box. It's up to you. But this is what I, again, wanted to put in my box. I don't want to offend anybody. This is all fun. And if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't, skip till next week. But nevertheless, I'll be back with something cool, something neat, something fancy, something whatever. I'll be back. Y'all already know it. So we're gonna get started. Y'all can tell I'm on one tonight. But anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started, and let's go. So Valentine's Day. How cool, you know, last year we had those vending machines popping for Valentine's Day. And we're probably going to do it again, you know. We're probably going to do it again. But nevertheless, I want to do this box. Okay, so imagine this. You know the box that hangs on the wall that has the fire extinguisher in it that says break glass to put out a fire? That's what we're making. We're making a box to put out a fire, a love fire. That's what I'm doing. So this is my print. I have a Canva template available. I'll have the link down below if you want to make a purchase, but you can fill it with, you know, you can put pictures of, you know, whoever, wherever, however, you know, this is your box and you do it how you want to do it. You can make it like this. I have this shape here where you can make it with where when you print it out, it'll have the words on it. That way you won't have to worry about cutting them out like I'm going to. This is the front of my box. This is what I'm going to use right here. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to, when I put my clear panel in the front, I'm going to use my Cricut, and I'm going to cut it out And I'm going to put mine actually on my glass. The only thing that will be different maybe for you guys is I printed out both of them so you'll see what both of them looks like. This is the top. This is the top. This is the bottom. I mean, these are the top and the bottom. Your bottom does not have to be this color. It can be a solid color because you won't see the bottom if it's sitting down. And these are my side panels, and of course you got the back, which is solid as well. I just wanted to do mine solid red because I wanted mine to look, you know, I wanted it to look like the actual box. Of course I could have dropped in any template I wanted, but I wanted mine to look like this. Like I said, these are two different fronts. This is the front, this is the front. This one as well. This is the one I'm going to use. But the only thing that's a problem for me is that, what's that store? I got this printed at Walgreens. And they did not follow my instructions at all. They didn't follow my instructions. So what they did was, what had happened was, these people put my picture on a poster and not a sticker like I ordered. So as many times as I have bought a poster and glued it down, that's not my favorite method. So I'm just gonna glue these down to the board, and then that's just what we're gonna do. And now that I look at it, I think they forgot my back, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna make this anyway. So you're gonna have all your pieces when you order the template. Make sure everything is perfect. Make sure you check your print before you leave the store so you won't be like me. Y'all have seen me do this plenty of times. We're gonna glue it down to some foam board. We're gonna get ready to put it together. We're gonna have us a good time while we're doing it. And then we're gonna pull out the fun stuff, you know. When we start putting our fun stuff inside, don't be acting shy. Don't be acting timid. Don't be acting up, you know. This is professional. We're professional, okay? So, we're going to have some fun. So, let's get started. So, since I'm only going to use one side, I'm so mad because I don't want to glue this down. I really, really want it to... I really wanted my sticker, but sometimes you can't have everything you want. I think I'm going to leave this on here and just glue them all down at one time. It's freezing cold outside. I was going to do my video outside, but I decided not to so I would not freeze. If you want to make a shelf for this, like if you have some contents that you want to put a shelf on, then you'll just make an extra one of these to make a shelf. It's that simple. So we're going to, I got some foam board, got that from Wally World, Pen Gear, foam board, white. It probably was like $2 and something, I don't know, I didn't even look at the price. And I am going to spray this, and then I am going to glue this down to my foam board. I'm going to try to walk over here somewhere. I may even just walk outside and spray it. I really don't want to smell it. I don't want to smell it. So I'm going to walk outside. I'm going to use this spray. I'm going to use this adhesive spray. And I'm going to walk outside and I'm going to spray this. Spray, spray, spray. Spray, spray, spray. I'm going to spray this and then I'll be back. So I'm going to use this cutting board for now because I don't see my other one. I actually prefer this one anyway. That nano tape, I told y'all, it doesn't want to come up. I should have left it there in case I wanted, because I'm going to use it in this project. So I'm going to change my knife blade. I haven't changed it in a minute. Let's put a new one on. Guess what? I haven't changed it since last year. Okay, so let's change our blade. We're gonna be extra careful. We're gonna make sure it's good and tight. And we're gonna cut this out. If you've seen my videos with foam board, you'll know that this is very repetitive. We're just gonna use my ruler. I'm gonna put my ruler here and I'm gonna cut it out. So I'm just gonna hold this down. I'm gonna hold my fingers out of the way. And I'm gonna go very slow, as close to my blade, as close to my ruler as I can. Very slow, close to the ruler. I'm gonna pull it through twice. Make sure I got it cut all the way through. So I'm gonna cut everything out in this same manner. Then I'll have all my pieces except for my back. And I'm just going to, until I find where the rest of this is, I'm just going to cut it back for now, and then I'll attach the red piece later. Go slow, very slow and steady. I like to cut twice to make sure it's cut through. Sometimes I just slide it over with my knife just to make sure. That's how I see that it's cut all the way through. This is really easy to cut out because everything is a rectangle. So it's pretty easy to cut out. So I'm going to cut out this inside piece. I kind of like to cut out this way. So this is where my panel will be. My clear window. I'll go down until I get to the red. I'm going to turn it this way. Keep going until I get to the corner. I was just trying to save space on my print. That's why that's there. But because I didn't open my print in the store, that's how I see that I have errors. So again, check your print before you leave. Use me as an example. All right, so once you get it cut out, you want to flip it over. Some places won't be cut all the way through, and you gotta see which places you might have to go over again. I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna go through the same hole and go slow because I'm not trying to make another hole. I just want to make sure it's cut all the way through. In those little corners where it's not cut all the way through, just flip it out and cut it. I don't know why I threw that down. Because I need to cut the inside out. And that was too far. I don't want to fall. Okay. So these are the top panels, which I made to be a little bit bigger than what they're supposed to be. And you know why I do that? Because I don't know how everybody's going to cut or everybody's going to glue. So I do it like that so you can have a little extra you can cut off. It's harder to put it back on than to cut it off. So I make it a little bit bigger than needed. Only on the tops and the bottoms. So you can cut little pieces away until you get it to fit how you want it to fit. Just always be careful. But this project is pretty easy. You can write whatever message you want on here. You don't have to use the message that I have. You can change the message out on the Canva template. You might want to put, I don't know, whatever. You might want to put something else on it. You might want to put their name on it. Put my fire out, daddy, you know. I don't know what you want to put on it. So, it's up to you. Just like I always say. This is your project, and you do it accordingly. Or according to how you want it. So, I may just pause the video, cut everything out, and then come back when it's time to glue. This is very repetitive. I'm just cutting out all of my rectangles. That's it. And since I don't have that back panel, I'm just going to cut out a rectangle for the back. I'm going to use this to measure it, and I'm just going to cut out one that's the same size. We always, as crafters, you know, crafting, a good thing about crafting is that you can do it how you want to do it. You don't have to follow me exactly. You may find something that works better for you, and that is completely okay. This is a piece of clear plastic that I bought from Amazon. I bought this it's like a transparent, thin piece of plastic. I will link these in the description as well. But I bought these so I can cut out different designs on my Cricut. That's what I bought these for. And so it came with a whole bunch of them in it. And this is what I'm going to use for my panel. So you can use anything you want to use, but this one is pretty big. And so this is what I am going to use here. I'm going to use this here. So I am going to cut this about right here. This is going to work perfect for me. And then I'm going to tape it down. But y'all know that I'm going to put my words on here. So I'm going to get my words. I'm going to cut them out. I have a SVG in there for you in Cricut. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get the SVG. I'm going to get my Cricut. I'm going to cut this out with some white. I hope I got some white vinyl, sticker vinyl, and then we're gonna put it on our board. So we're gonna put it on our board just so it can look a little more, you know, realistic with the words on the clear part. So let me get my cutouts. Okay, look what I got, y'all. A bag. I got a bag. Okay, so we have our bag. I'm gonna pull this off because this is gonna be the inside and I don't want it showing through. Okay, so we have all of our pieces. I have this piece, which is going to go right here. And I'm trying to debate. I think I'm going to just go ahead and put this on, and I'm going to tape it on, like always, with some kind of tape. You can put it on however you like. And I'm just going to use that. So we're going to tape this down. I was trying to debate whether I wanted to put my words on before I put it down or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and tape it on. I'm just taping this with some clear tape. Gonna take these sides first. Then I'm gonna pull it tight on this side and tape this side. I probably could have cut this down a little tiny bit, but it still fits. I just don't want to, when I start gluing, I won't have to glue over my tape. But I'm just pulling it, making sure it's tight, making my window tight. Now I'm going to put a couple pieces on the sides. Okay, so I was just trying to blow off some of something. I printed my, I don't want to say label, but I printed my SVG with my Cricut. Cut it out. I didn't print it. I mean, I cut it out with my Cricut, and I'm going to put it on. I'm kind of going to use the guides on my cutting mat to know where to place it. I went ahead and did not do it white. I did it red. I just thought it would stand out better in red. And I made 2 different sayings. I just made a couple of them. I always like to make extra when I make stuff. I don't know if it's wasting, but okay. So this goes across here. Let's cut this off some here. Let's cut this off here. And this is just red permanent vinyl. And I'm just going to use just sticking this on, trying to make it straight as I can. I got that straight. That looks like it's about centered. I'm going to press that down on that one side. And then I'm going to pull this off. Slowly. And then I'm going to press it on slowly. Trying to make sure it still stays neat. I'm going to press this down like this a couple times. And then I'm going to slowly peel off this transfer tape. And I put this one on. It says break glass in case of emergency. And then I made another one, used to put out a fire. And I'm going to put this one at the bottom. You don't have to do this. I stuck my stickers on. I thought I was recording, but I did not. I put my other sticker on at the bottom. See, I thought that would put a lot of more contrast than putting white words. So we're going to glue this on like we glue some other things that we made together. And we're going down with our hot glue. Going to get my side. I'm going to press this in here and hold it. And I tell y'all all the time, some people glue theirs to the outside, some people glue them to right here. It's totally up to you whether you want to glue it to the outside or glue it to here. Your choice. Up to you. Okay, that's held enough not to fall. Then we're going to do this side. I haven't made anything with foam board in a while. Seems kind of strange. And this is the I think I said this, but this is the 13 by 19 size. I'm going to go down one slide, not a slide, one side, slowly, and we're going to glue our front on. Hold it, make sure it's good and sealed. Okay. I'm gonna glue this side. And I think I'm just gonna glue the bottom. I don't need a red bottom, so I'm just gonna cut this. Nobody's gonna be looking at the bottom. So we're just gonna use a red top, and we're gonna use this for the bottom. And I wanna make sure the bottom goes inside of here. So I'm going to be chopping off little tiny pieces of it. And you can put your top on and then your bottom. It's totally up to you. I mean, depending on how you want to do it. If you want to leave the front open, it's up to you. So I'm going to stand this up and start putting my items on the inside. So I'm just going to keep chopping off little tiny pieces until I get it so I can fit it inside of here. Okay, so it fits that way. Now let's get it to fit the other way. Just a little tiny pieces at a time. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit at a time, until you get it to fit in flush. That's if you want, because you can glue yours to the bottom. But I want it to sit inside of here, just like so. And so now I'm going to quickly put glue on all four sides. You're gonna have to flip it. and go fast. Come on, my glue's about to dry. My glue stick ran out. My glue stick ran out. I thought I had one next to me, but I didn't put one by me. I probably dropped it on the floor. And I'm just gonna push this inside. Make sure if you gotta push it down a little bit, you just go on the inside and push it down. And I'm gonna hold this. Hold it, and hold it. And then I'm gonna find my glue stick because I know I went to pick one up. Where did I put it? I went and got a glue stick and I put it where? Oh, they're behind me. Found it. I didn't put it on the desk. And then I'm just gonna stick this inside and reinforce my glue around the bottoms. Because I don't want it to come open and all my items fall out. So I'm reinforcing my glue. And I'm going to move the camera up so you can see. I know you can only see the bottom right now. But we can start putting our items inside. So let me move the camera up. Okay, so, you know, we're going to pretend. Well, we are all adults, but we're going to act accordingly. So, I have this game that I bought. I will leave y'all the links for everything. I have this game that I bought from Amazon. I think it's super cute. We can sit that right here. I'm just sitting this here now just to see how I'm going to put things. I have this strawberry water-based, you know, things you use. It comes with a squirt bottle, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the squirt in it, maybe. The squirt top. And then put that here. And then I have some items that I lost too, so I don't know where they are. You're going to need your nano tape. I have a whole bag of goodies. I have some little playing cards where you could play a fun game. I have some candy, and you can put that somewhere. Somewhere. I have this little game with these dice where you roll the dice. Well, there's 3 of them. You roll the dice and play a game with your partner. I'm going to put these in here somewhere. They're in a little baggie, but you know, you could put them anywhere. And then I have a whole nother bag of all kinds of stuff. So we have like whips. I'm going to use my nano tape to start taping some of this stuff in. Like I have a whip right here. I have some rope. I have some clamps for your breast. I have a blindfold. I have another whip. I have some handcuffs. I have all kind of stuff. And I'm going to start gluing this stuff in, or taping. I'm going to start taping. I'm going to utilize the back a lot to tape some of these items right here. I think they'll be cute where you could just like see them peeking through. And so the other items I will put on the bottom. And these, I'm going to get my nano tape out. And then we're going to start positioning things. I have a brand new pack of nano tape. Keep in mind, I told you this stuff is really strong. It's kind of hard. I'm not gonna say it's hard to work with, but it's kind of hard to cut sometimes. And get the tape removed off the other side. So you may have a little difficulty doing that. Just a little bit. But this stuff works wonders. So I put one little piece on the back. And then I'm going to hang this. I'm going to hang a lot of stuff. I think it'll look cute hanging like that. If I have like some little hooks or something, I might put on. I might hook like two things together and put them together. But let me get out some other things. I'm going to open this one. This is another little, like a whip or paddle or something. And I'm going to put it, I'm going to position it right beside it. So I'm going to get another little piece of tape. You could put two pieces. I'm only putting one piece for now, but you could put two pieces on there if you'd like. And I'm going to position this right beside it, just like so. I want you to be able to see my things that are hanging. So what better way than to do it like this? I'm going to put this blindfold right here. I'm going to put it in the same, I'm putting everything in the same way. With the tape. The tape is pretty sturdy. And all this stuff is really light. So, again, you put what you want inside of yours. I'm not telling you to go out and do it this way. This is what I want in mine. I'm going to try to think of a clever way to put everything in. They even have some tape in here. All of this stuff is like pretty much bondage stuff. The tape and the rope and all that stuff. But it's a lot of items. And if you could just see the stuff hanging, I think that kind of makes it even more fun. If you could see like the stuff hanging like this, I think it makes it funner when you can see it. So I'm gonna think of some kind of clever way to make this hang. I'm probably just gonna get a piece of foam board. I'm gonna get a piece of foam board. I'm making this up as I go along, so bear with me. I'm gonna make like a small little piece where I can hang this on the wall. So I am gonna glue this with I just bent it in half, a piece of foam board in half, and it's gonna help me. And I'm just gonna put it right here. I just need just a little piece. Actually, I need it up higher. Right here. I know you can't see this, but I just bent a piece of foam board, a little piece in half like this, so I can glue it to the wall and make it where I can hang it up. Let me make this go a little bit higher so y'all can see more. Okay, so I put just a little piece here, and then I'm going to put a piece of a little nano tape on it. Where's my tape? I lost it. And I'm going to stick this, I'm going to put a little piece of tape on here, and I'm going to stick it to that little wall piece that I made. So this can hang. like so. Isn't that cute? It's already cute. So, like I said, I have a bunch of other items. And I'm probably just going to hang, like, I'm going to probably wrap everything else and put it in the bottom. But I'm probably going to hang one more thing up here. Or maybe put the handcuffs down at the bottom so you can see them. But some kind of way, I'm going to get everything in here. I love the fact that I have the stuff hanging in the back so you can see it. But if you want to try to layer things, put stuff on top of each other, like I said, this is your project, but I got a lot of other fun things right here. And I'll probably just stack them all in the bottom. I don't know if I'll hook them together. But I'm just trying to make everything fit and look pretty neat. So, I might hang one other thing right here. I have these handcuffs, and I could possibly hang them from the side here. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll hang a pair of these. I can hook them together. And then I can hang these from the side over here. Or I can simply leave them folded up like so and put them in the bottom as well, like that. That's I think it looks cute like that. So I'll probably just stack all of these up together. I might take some items out. I might leave some items in. But I'm going to make it to how I like it. And you make yours to how you like it. So, I'm going to put this back down here at the bottom because that's where I want it. And then I'm going to fasten these in the circular. That's on 1, 2, 3, number 4. Trying to make them even. Well, I'm going to put this one on number 3. And I'm going to change the other one to number 3. That's on number 3. Let's put this one on number 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put those inside of here. And then we still have 2 more because those are the legs. These are the arms. I do want to include all of them. I think I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Put that on number 3. And then we're going to do this one as well. Okay. So we have both of these. I can include them the same way, or I'm putting all of them inside of each other. And then we can put our tape and our rope right there. We have some other goodies. I have a tickler. I think I'm going to put this in here too, just because it's a small space. I don't like the way that glue is right there. So I'm going to cover that one little piece up where I made a mess. We got this little tickler. Looks like it's been through some things. I might put it right here. And we got a lot of stuff. That's all I can say. We got a lot of stuff. I might even put this right here. Just to make it look fancy. We could put this right behind here because you still see it. We're going to put that game there. Put that there. If I take that down, I definitely feel like I need something here on that side. I could put that right there. I'm going to wind this up some kind of way so I can make it hang. I don't know how yet, but I'll wind it up and make it hang some kind of way. I think I got an idea. Let me get a piece of tape. And I might put this inside of here just to cover up that little spot where I got glue coming down that I don't like. There we go. And I'm going to get another little piece of tape. You can use this tape to make it do whatever you want it to do. It's a little piece that's sticking up and I want it to stick down. And so I'm just going to use this little piece of tape to curl this down to make it stick right there. Just like so. This little tickler, I wish it was not doing the most. I think it was kind of curled in the pack. So it's looking a little weird. We're just going to leave that out for now. This little thing, don't know what it is. It goes with everything else. And so I'll probably stick it behind in the back like so. I do have some other items I'm not going to worry about including. I do like these, but I'm mad they came in purple instead of, I ordered a red kit. So I'm kind of mad they came in purple. But I can definitely put these on the wall as well. There's some little clamps. And I can put them on the wall anywhere. Put one here. We're just making an illusion, remember? That's too hot. Let me take it down a little bit. We're gonna put one there. And then the other one we'll put this way. And the other one we'll put this way, right there. I like it. I like it a lot. we still have this little game. It's called Pretty Inappropriate. It can go there or down here. I want that to show. I want this to like stay in that position right there. So I'm going to put a little piece of nano tape behind it. I'm just going to put that right there, just so it can stay in that position. And we're going to put our top on. And I bought these little keychain hammers. It's like a little keychain hammer. And you know that these, you know, when you have these things, you have a little hammer on it that you use to break your content. So I'm going to get a chain, get some chain. We're going to hook some chain up here so we can have our little hammer. I might even hang it on the front, because sometimes they hang on the front, sometimes they hang on the side. So I'm going to decide whether I'm going to put it on the front or the side. I'm probably going to make those two things down here at the bottom stick down, because I never did. You can. You don't have to. And I might make this go back and this go back just for looks. I might put a little piece of nano tape on it just to keep it folded back. See how I stopped it from sticking out just by using a little tiny piece of this? Right here. Then I flap it back like that. Put that back there. We're going to put this back here. I'm going to leave that little chain hanging so you can see it. I kind of like the way it shows. And then, the only thing I didn't put in there were these. There's 3 different ones of these. I didn't put them in there. But I could. But I'm not going to. And I like my rope over here. I like my tape. I like being able to see both of those. I like being able to see the rope and the tape. This game. I don't want to block that right there. I might just put the game right there. And I might just put a piece of tape on it to hold it there. And it could just chill out right there. I don't really want to cover anything. I still want you to be able to see everything. And so the only thing missing that I really want to put in there is this little tickler. I do have some feathers somewhere. Don't know where they are. Maybe I can wet this and let it dry and make it not look so bad. But that probably would be the only thing that I would add is this. And maybe, just maybe, I'll get some string or something and wrap it around here to kind of just keep it bunched together. And then I'll just put a piece of nano tape right here just to hold it in, just for, you know, for looks. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to tell you what I did. I made it right. It's kind of wild, but hey, that is to be expected. But I ironed it. I put the iron on a low setting. And let's see. I'm going to put one tiny, tiny piece of tape on the back of it. One tiny, 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 tiny piece of tape. And when I mean tiny, I mean tiny. See where I put it? Right there. And then we'll put this right here. I probably totally could. Okay, so I got everything up. The only thing I didn't do is I did not glue this down or this down. I probably could scoot these over, scoot that up a little bit. And then I'll put a little piece of tape on the bottom of those to hold them where they are. I gotta put 2 pieces on here because it has like a indentation. So I put 2 pieces on top of each other. So, oops, oopsies. And then this one last thing. This is probably the only other thing that I'm going to and I want that to show like that. So the only thing I didn't put in here was this. I really wish it was red. I kind of like to stick to themes, but we'll just put this in the back somewhere. I wish it was red, but we're going to include it. We're just going to not make it the main focus. Like that. Or something. But, hey, all we got to do now is put me a little glue up under this side right here because it's not stuck. And then we're going to put on our chain and our hammer and our top. And then we're done. So, okay. So putting on the top, you can decide whether you want it in flush like the other one. Or whether you want to just put it on the top and just glue it to the top like this. I'm trying to decide how I want mine. Either way, I don't know. Either way, it's going to be some white showing. Whether the white is going to be across the top of the box. I probably will just do it like that and just leave a little hangover. That's what I think I'm going to do. And just leave a little bit hanging over the front. That's what I think I'm going to do. And we'll be done after we put our chain on. So I'm going to move this back here. I'm going to come and sit down. I'm going to sit down and measure this because it's a little bit crooked. And I'm going to even this up. Apparently I can't cut. Apparently I can't cut. And then this can just go here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on it. I'm not going to put a lot of glue because I don't want to struggle when it's time to use it. I don't want to be struggling, talk about can't get it open. So let me find some chain. Let me find some chain. Of course, I have all sorts of chain. I'd rather have a smaller chain. That one's kind of big. I did not look at my chain to see what I have. I have a necklace here. An old necklace. And I might use the chain off of this if I can't find any smaller in my drawer. Because this one is kind of thick. It's kind of heavy. Let me show you. I don't want my chain to be this big. This, see how thick this is? And to hold my little hammer, I'd rather it be like this size. But I had some smaller chain. But where is it? Where is it? Y'all see, I always tell y'all I don't be prepared, but I really be telling the truth. Like I got the gold one. I just wanted some smaller silver chain. I hate to cut my little necklace, you know. I need some wire cutters. I need some chain. I'm gonna pause, y'all. I'm gonna go look and see what else I got. Okay. So I went searching. I've only been gone like literally 4 minutes. Looking in like old jewelry and stuff. And I found this little chain. I don't know what it goes to. Apparently it was to clip something. I don't know. But hey, that's what we're gonna use. And if you don't want to use this, if you find something else you want to use, I also, or you don't want to order these, I typed in hammer keychain. If you don't want to use those, then you can get, I also made a SVG, no, a PNG that you can cut out, print and cut out with your Cricut, and it's like a little silver, it's this little silver thing, and then you can just use it to make it, just to hang it on yours just for looks. So you don't have to buy that. Now I'm looking for my tool bag. So I can get some pliers. Why am I'm trying to see why my stuff is missing. That's what I'm trying to see. My wire cutters are not in here, or my little pliers. So where are they? Here, pliers. Where are you? See, that's all I had to say. Found them as soon as I said that. So this little keychain set came with different kinds. And I'm just going to use this one. I'm removing the keychain off of it. And I'm going to attach my chain on it. My chain that I don't know where it came from or what it is. We're going to put this on it. We're going to close it back. Just like so. And then we are going to hang our little chain here. So I'm going to glue my top down, but not a lot. I'm just going to put 4 dots of glue on each corner, like I always do. If you got to go in this thing. Now, if you got to ship it or something like that, then you'll have to do it different. But I don't have to do all of that. And this is, I'm just making one of these with y'all. And besides glue everywhere, we're done. And my mess. So I'm going to leave the links for everything. Remember that if you make one of these, I do have a Canva template available. And with the Canva template, you can, I already have this dropped in there, this design. But if you want to change the design, you are more than welcome to change it. You can change the design if you'd like to. All you got to do is just drop whatever design you want in it. And I do have one more die. I'm going to put that in there too. Some kind of way. It'll be easy to lift this up because I only put 4 little dots on the corners. But I left this one dice out. But I made this for I might be being a little bit biased because I made it, but I think it's cute. What do you think? Move this off. Move some of this stuff over. So once you make your purchase for your download, you're going to get a Canva link. Once you open your Canva link, it's going to be 3 different ones. You're going to have 13 by 19, 11 by 17, 8.5 by 11. And so this is what you're going to get. You're going to get page 1. This is the panel that I used right here, of course. This is the one that you can print out with the words already on it. You can change these words if you like. You can put anything you want to on here. This is your back panel. These are your side panels. This is your bottom. And this is your top. Your bottom is just used. You don't have to print this out at Walgreens. You can just print this out on paper at your house, or you can print it out at Walgreens, and you're going to use this to cut out your template. Sorry, I got a text message. Okay, yes. So, yes, so you're going to use this to just cut out your template right here, or you could print it out and just use it to cut it out, to trace it or whatever, or you can eliminate this and make 2 of these if you like, make 2 of these if you like, or you can eliminate it all together and just trace this and make another one this size for the bottom. So however it's easier for you, that's what you do. And those are your panels. And of course, if you want to change the way this looks, then all you have to do is go to your uploads and you can drop in any design that you want. So you can totally make this any design. So it does not have to be the red. You can totally make this however you want to make it. So it's up to you. This is your project. You do it how you want to do it. I tell y'all that all the time. So have fun. Have fun. I like these. Those are neat too, to do them like that. But I wanted the red to be kind of like, to look like just normal, or however Valentine's, to look like it normally looks. Okay, so fill it how you want to. Then you're going to export it as a PDF print. Then you are going to upload those at Walgreens, or however you want to print them. If you do an 8.5 by 11, you do it at home. If you have a bigger printer at home, you can do it at home as well. So have fun. We've done this before. This is nothing new. You got this. I can't wait to see it. Tag me in it. Bye.